cannot come down. I am busy building. That is how I feel. I do not have time to address the noise. My silence does not mean that I am complacent. My silence does not mean that somehow Turning Point USA and all of the handpicked staff that loved my husband and my husband loved them is somehow in on it. We are busy building. And you know what I thought? I thought these people are human. We're all grieving in our own way. And they are trying to find the answer to something that happened that was so evil. They are trying so hard. And I get that. We're doing the same. Anytime we hear a lead or anytime we hear anything, we send it to the authorities. Please dig into this. No rock will be unturned. I want justice for my husband, for myself, for my family, more than anyone else out there. So for me, you want to keep telling me to come down while we're building? I don't have time for that. But here's my breaking point on that. Come after me, call me names, I don't care. Call me what you want, go down that rabbit hole, whatever. But when you go after my family, my Turning Point USA family, my Charlie Kirk show family, when you go after the people.
Charlie Kirk show family, man, if you don't shut your goofy ass up talking about my Charlie Kirk show family, they don't even have enough common sense to change the damn name. It's not the Charlie Kirk show anymore. He's dead. So I have a whole lot to say. I actually have the 12 reasons why it makes no sense whatsoever, and there's no way in this world Candace is going to stop talking about this. So Charlie Kirk, wife or CEO of Turning Point, whatever it is, whoever you want to portray yourself as, we don't care, because it's way too late for you to tell Candace Owens to stop talking about Charlie Kirk. And I got 12 reasons why. So I'm about to play the intro and let's get to it.
Everybody hit the like button. 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 If you got something to say, drop it in the comments. Don't be acting afraid. What? Everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. If you got something to say, drop it in the comments. Don't be acting afraid. Drop your city in the chat. Let me know you at. Drop your city in the chat. Let me know you at. Drop your city in the chat. Let me know you at. Drop your city. What? Drop your city in the chat. What? Drop your city in the chat. Drop your city in the chat.
I love, and you're making hundreds and thousands of dollars every single episode.
Right there, she's speaking to Candace Owens specifically. I personally think that she's mad at Candace Owens, just like the little Tim Pool dude is mad at Candace Owens. I don't think this is even about Charlie Kirk anymore. I think this is about attention. And I personally think Erika Kirk is an attention whore. And all she wants is attention. And she's actually jealous. I'll say it again. She's jealous of Candace Owens for getting more attention than the wife of Charlie Kirk. Lying ass broad.
Going after the people that I love because somehow they're in on this. No.
You know, I have to say it. I've never seen you like this.
No, this is righteous anger because this is not okay. It's not healthy. This is a mind virus. Yes, I believe in our judicial system. I do. We have a hell of a team working on this. Excuse my French. But this is not okay.
And yes, it is a mind virus. We all have Candace 19. Everybody drop Candace 19 in the chat. Oh, I think I got a fever. Allie, you got a fever? I think I got a fever.
Oh, man.
I think I'm coming down with Candace 19.
It's making my blood boil, that's for sure.
Right. I think I got a fever. Everybody drop Candace 19 in the chat. We about to go off on this broad playing with us. So The reason why I'm so agitated, and Allie said she's mad too, is because it's so many different reasons why we can be agitated, because this fake crying ass, this is probably the first time she's ever went public without sitting here doing this dumb shit here. This is the first time she didn't. I didn't see she didn't bring out the white handkerchief. I'm like, oh damn, no white handkerchief. I'm like, okay, finally.
Oh, so now wait, this is my issue. So now you're mad. Now you're upset.
Yeah.
So you're pushing a book, you're pushing, moving on with the movement of TPUSA, what you're supposedly your husband's legacy, but you're not mad about anything else. This is what makes you the most mad, that we are close to the sun, because we started talking about his body. We started talking about other things, military, and the last live stream that she did. Now she's mad.
Right. You're not mad that your husband's dead. You're mad that we talking about your husband being dead.
Exactly.
What? You're not mad at the people that killed your husband, because you probably are hanging out with the people that killed your husband. But you're mad at us for talking about the people that you hanging out with that are that killed your husband. And this stupid broad is hanging out and getting secured by the same dumbass people that failed to secure their husband, because it wasn't about security. It was about non-security to let him get murked.
Yes.
All right. So we're going to play a little bit more of her ranting like an idiot, but I want to start off with the 12 reasons why Candace Owens is not going to be shut up by nobody. So these are the 12 reasons why it is way too late to tell Candace Owens to be quiet. I'm going to play the video a little bit longer, but I'm going to give y'all at least the first one. The first one is the day Candace found out that she was marked for termination and she was on this termination list, including her, Charlie, and Tucker Carlson, all bets are off, because now it's about Candace Owens dying and not Charlie Kirk dying. You're trying to make sure that you don't end up like Charlie Kirk. So you kind of like want to sit and talk with the feds, and you come to find out, hey, the feds are not even answering me back. They're not even giving me any type of assistance. Just imagine if somebody's trying to unalive you and you call the damn police and they like, well, we can't help you. Huh? So that's the first reason why. If your husband, Erika Kirk, was on this list, and Candace was on this list also, don't you think Candace has a hand in trying to find out who made this list?
Or wouldn't Erika care?
Right. So the thing about it is, this is way bigger than Erika or Charlie, because this is about Candace.
I think it's pretty disrespectful of her not even to reach out to Candace and get together for a coffee by themselves or whatever. I just don't understand it at all. I think this going publicly on Fox fake news, sorry, I don't know what that whole thing was, but I'm glad she did it, because it made my blood boil, and I kind of had a little bit of, I don't know, just a tiny bit of faith in her, like maybe a mere smear, and then I'm like, okay, I'm done with her.
So I'm so upset about this, because this woman has the audacity to go out here on Fox News pushing a fake ass book, mind you. That's the only reason why this broad is out here pushing this fake AI book. Talk about Charlie Kirk wrote it. He didn't write this damn book. It's a fake AI book that you're still trying to make money off this dead man that you probably didn't even care about. The whole thing was probably a setup.
And Rob McCoy was promoting that book in IHOP. Sorry, I almost said it. In
Yeah.
IHOP, in November 14th, he was promoting that same book because that's all they cared. That's all they cared about in every interview that they were doing out in
Yeah.
IHOP. So now she's promoting it. I find it very convenient that he promoted it in November and now she's promoting it in December.
Right. So it's like, and I want y'all to think about this. I want y'all to think of how stupid this whole book situation is. They had the book in their hands in November. When was Charlie Kirk killed? September 10th, right?
Yeah.
Why didn't Charlie Kirk say anything about this book when he was still alive?
Yeah. Or promote it.
Not even promote it, just in conversation like, oh, and I got a book coming out. Like, I got new card games coming out, right? And I could turn around and say, hey, I got this type of card game coming out. So for Charlie Kirk to never mention that he has a new book coming out and it's set to come out 30 days before the 10th is weird. So that's another example about how all these damn people are lying, because Charlie Kirk would have said something about, hey, I got a book coming out next month. And since he wrote the book, he would have had a copy of the book that is not out yet, because, you know, you make one copy just to be able to promote it. And guess what? Whenever you have some type of book, some type of course, some type of party, some type of event, you start to market it a month before the book comes out. 2 months before the book comes out. You start shopping around to get book deals. So for this man to never say anything about this book less than a month before these goofballs start promoting it shows you that that is proof that he didn't write no damn book and it's some bull crap AI book that they just put Charlie Kirk's face on it in order to make more money off of him. So that's just another example of how much these people are pieces of crap. So like I said, number one, the day Candace found out that she was scheduled for termination on some weird ass termination list, including her, Tucker, and Charlie, all bets are off. This is now bigger than Charlie Kirk. This is now about Candace Owens trying to figure out why the hell she's on this list. And did the people who put together this list kill Charlie? It's bigger than Charlie. All right. So let's get back to what this broad is saying, and we'll keep going. Everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. Oh, and I have some new sounds. Hold on. Let me show y'all something. So when y'all drop a Cash App or Super Chat, hold up. It drops a Cash App or Super Chat that is over $20, you'll get this.
Thank you for the Super Chat.
Hold up.
Thank you for the Super Chat. Super Chat. Super Chat. Thank you for the Cash App. Cash App, Cash App, Cash App. Thank you for the Cash App.
All right, so I got some new sound effects for y'all. I got all kinds of new sound effects. So drop a Super Chat, drop a Cash App, put some color behind your words, and if you drop a Super Chat or a Cash App, $20 or over, you'll hear that song. All right, let's listen to this freaking woman.
So you want to put these people back in the box where they've been creeping from?
I don't care what box you're in, but just know that your words are very powerful and we are human. My team are not machines and they're not.
Hold on. She just said, you want to put these people back in a box where they came from? Who the fuck you talking to?
Well, they put his mic in a box, a nice clear box in Mar-a-Lago. They put his mic in there.
Right.
And my blood's boiling when I saw that on an influencer's post. But I had to swipe. I saw a post and they were like he was posing with Erika, and then I swiped left and I swiped left, and then I saw the mic
Yeah.
His mic from that day in a clear box. Well, isn't that a crime scene? Isn't that evidence? What is this?
I don't
What
know.
is this? What's happening here?
No.
You don't have to say it. I've never seen you like this.
No, this is righteous anger because this is not okay. It's not healthy. This is a mind virus. Yes, I believe in our judicial system. I do. We have a hell of a team working on this. Excuse my French. But this is not okay.
So you want to put these people back in the box where they've been creeping from?
See, that's my thing right there. Who are the people that you want to put back in a box where they came from?
Why'd she ask that?
Why are you asking that? Why are you like implying that these people are just disgusting little sewer dweller people or something? Like we're like zombies or some shit that done rose from the grave. Are you like let me tell you something, Miss Ma'ams, whoever this chick is. Candace is bigger than you, smarter than you, more articulate than you, has more money than you, has more influence than you, and is more loved than you. And for you to sit here and because they're talking about Candace Owens, and for you to sit here and say to put Candace back in a box where she came from, who the fuck do you think you talking to? Because who are you? You ain't no damn body lady. You work for Fox News. Candace Owens don't work for no damn body. Candace Owens making $100,000 a video, and she ain't working for nobody. You got a boss, ma'am. You need to shut your ass up somewhere. Do y'all know who this woman is?
So you want to put these people back?
Do y'all know who this woman is? She needs to shut the hell up. Who the hell are you? You got a supervisor, ma'am. Some of us don't.
It's a choreographed interview, and she goes on those interviews all the time. The last time she went on one was with that guy. He's from Fox News, so it's all she's not going to go on a newscast that she's not familiar with. Let's just say that.
No, I'm talking about a newscaster saying little underhanded stuff about Candace Owens. She needs to shut the hell up. You need to just sit there, look pretty, and ask questions. You don't need to be implying nothing, ma'am. Because Candace Owens can go
She doesn't
hire.
care about Candace Owens.
Candace Owens can go hire you and then send you to another country and have you over there doing news for a West Bummerfuck somewhere. You need to shut your ass up, lady. For Candace go hire your ass and send you somewhere else. Hell is wrong with you? Have you out in the snow in Minnesota doing traffic reports and shit.
Back in the box where they've been creeping from.
I don't care what box you're in, but just know that your words are very powerful and we are human. My team are not machines and they're not robots. They are human. We have more death threats on our team and our side than I have ever seen. I have kidnapping threats. I have, you name it, we have it. And my poor team is exhausted. And every time they bring this back up, what are we supposed to do? Relive that trauma all over again? They watched my husband get murdered. I have no idea how I would have reacted if I was there that day. But my team, they are rocked to the core.
Everybody hit the.
Let's get these live.
Everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button.
Get the likes up, get the likes up, get the likes up, please, and thank you.
So why every single day do they have to be dragged through the mud, analyzed, hyper-analyzed?
I'm gonna be quiet. Why do these idiots, this band of idiots that Charlie Kirk hired or Tyler Bauer hired or, she's the CEO of, why do they have to get analyzed over and over again? Because they're involved in some type of way in your husband not being here, ma'am. Why don't you want them analyzed? Your husband just got deleted, ma'am.
Her name is Harris Faulkner. That's what her name is.
Harris Faulkner? Okay.
Yeah.
Like, why in the world would you not want everybody questioned, everybody investigated, including your own crew, including you, ma'am, including you?
The conspiracies that are out there, all of the like. Do you think that there is more of it now because you do shine your light? I mean, did people just expect you would just go away?
I don't know what they expected. I don't know what they expected.
They pick on you because of your accessories. I mean, I've seen some of it.
Oh yeah, no. At this point, it's what the conspiracy collection. Get it before Christmas. Like seriously, you will if you want to find.
I ain't gonna lie, that was kind of funny when she said that. I ain't gonna lie, that was kind of funny. The conspiracy collection was funny.
Pick me apart, go right ahead. I do not care. I don't. This was happening before Charlie was murdered. Both of us have been through the ringer of people will call you whatever they want to call you. They will. But I have seen it firsthand impact the people that I love, and I'm done. I'm done. And if people think that I was just going to wilt away, I'm not going to sit in a corner and cry and be in fetal position. This is a duty to my husband, and it's an absolute honor, and I will never back down. And so my message to them is to stop. To stop.
And that's
She looks over at the camera on purpose to say it to Candace right here. This was to Candace.
Down. And so my message to them is to stop. To stop.
That's a look to Candace. Guess what? And Candace is going to look back at your ass and say, no, because this ain't about your little husband no more. This ain't about you and your little feelings anymore. No, this is about her and her livelihood and her life and her safety, ma'am. So that's the problem. You want all the spotlight, but Candace Owens is getting all the spotlight and you hate it. You want to get all the attention, but Candace Owens is overshadowing you, ma'am. That is why you are out here. Your little book ain't selling. Your little shirts ain't selling. None of the shit you're doing is working anymore. And you're mad because Candace is outpacing you. That's what's going on. She makes more money than you. She's more popular than you. People love her more than you. Both of you, actually, not just you. Allie?
Yeah, it's like I said, it's all about the book, and people are stopping her from doing what she wants to do right now, currently, which is promoting this book.
Yeah.
The last week and a half, this is what she's been doing, and all these allegations have been here for not just a small time. It's been here for a long time. So to get all mad now, and what makes my blood boil is that she's so mad. She's so mad now about her TPUSA family.
Yeah.
What? What do you mean? So what about Charlie? What about his extended family? What's his TPUSA family? What is this?
And that's
To me-
another thing. You make a good point. She didn't say anything about Charlie Kirk's family.
No.
She didn't say anything about, well, what about Charlie Kirk's family? She said my TPUSA.
So let me get this straight. Wait a minute, I'm getting really upset. Let me get this straight. So your TPUSA family is the one that ran away from when this happened. And what makes me really upset is she doesn't want to watch anything. So don't talk. If you
Right.
don't want to watch what happened that day because it's too traumatic, I get it. I understand. But you don't have the right to come on camera and say all these things because you haven't seen what we've seen.
Right.
We've seen Mikey run away, be on the phone before he even falls over. He's on the phone, runs away. Blake Neff. I don't even want to get into him. He makes me sick. There's so many things, the sketchy stuff that goes behind the event table.
Yeah.
She doesn't want to watch it. Remember, she said that. She doesn't want to watch it.
So I got this right here. These freaking goofballs.
You there? Well said, Blake. Yes, I'm here. And I just want to say that the night before Charlie was murdered, and I'm not just saying this, but I went into his office. This was after we had a meeting. You were in the meeting, Blake, me, you, Charlie, and some other folks. And he was going to dinner. And he said, hey, you're going to dinner with Blake and Danny. He said, Blake is my secret weapon. He's the smartest man I know. And he loved you. And for anybody to suggest, whether it's Candace Owens.
Hold on. Let's say something about Blake real quick. because he wants to talk about Blake. So this is Blake. This is the smartest man.
Fox News host Tucker Carlson has resigned from the network after a CNN investigation uncovered his racist and sexist comments on an online message board. CNN's senior media reporter, Oliver Darcy, broke the story. He joins me now. Good evening, sir. Thank you so much. So tell us what you have learned about this ex-Tucker Carlson lead writer.
Hey, Don. Yeah, Tucker Carlson's top writer, we found, had been posting on a message board under a pseudonym racist comments, sexist comments, frankly, comments that are too horrific to...
And remember, this is about Blake Neff, the dude who he just lied and said, you're the smartest person in the world.
Read on air to you, largely. They use very vulgar language, and it's just shocking to read. I think if viewers go in and check it out on CNN.com, they'll be pretty stunned. But let's zoom back. What we're looking at here is the person that was helping to write the monologues of Tucker Carlson, which are seen by millions of people each night. He has the top-rated show on cable news, the top-rated show actually in cable history the last quarter. The person writing the monologues, helping Tucker Carlson shape those monologues, has been posting for years vulgar, racist, horrific comments on a secret message board. And you know what? We don't know for sure if this writer had actually written the monologues that the president has shared. But Trump does share a lot of Tucker Carlson's monologues, and according to this teleprompter.
Okay, he wrote, "Black."
Look at the story we uncovered.
So that's who Blake Neff is. So virtually every last one of these idiots on Turning Point USA has some type of crazy, dysfunctional, terrible dirt on them. But we supposed to ignore all that, right?
The smartest man I know. And he loved you. And if there's an organization
every day when he gets up and he thinks about him,
not necessarily because he thought he was so serious about Christianity, so serious about the 16 says God hates one who so much of
how different Charlie was.
There's a point where they break out the book. Damn, this must not be it. Damn, it's a point where they just both break out the books. Like, here's my book. Oh, you got the book too? Oh. Hold on, is it this one?
It's all about the book.
Yeah, everything is about the damn book. So
not about solving this crime that happened that day.
So let me get into this. I gave y'all number one. And for those who are just coming in, we're talking about the 12 reasons why it's way too late for Erika Kirk to be able to tell Candace to be quiet. Because the answer is that's not going to happen now. The first one is Candace found out that she was on a list of termination along with her and Tucker Carlson. So now this whole situation is bigger than her. I mean, bigger than Charlie, because Candace Owens is on some type of termination list. And if she's not careful, she can end up looking like or being like Charlie Kirk. It's way too late for that. All right. Number two is when your weirdo PDF file pastors keep low key threatening Candace from the pulpit. People can't even go to church and hear the word because your little stupid minions keep sitting around talking shit about Candace instead of preaching a damn word. So if every time I wake up, I got some dumbass pastor talking shit about me, what do you think I'm gonna do about it in response to them damn people? Oh, here it is right here.
Let me tell you a story about when I was 17 at CPAC.
So here's what Turning Point USA was doing. Hold on, let's see. I think it's right here.
In Charlie Kirk for 4 years. One of those years, I was a donor relations officer in Phoenix, Arizona, and that means is I worked with all the donors within a certain region for all of Turning Point's assets. So Turning Point Action, Turning Point Academy, Turning Point USA, Faith, Blexit, podcasting, everything. What I did for Turning Point USA within that department was some of the most, I can't even begin to describe it because the people that I felt like I was working for, they were horrible. I mean, like, it was just some of the worst times ever.
And Erika Kirk, if you're watching, you don't care about this. You don't care about their having all these weird, situations at these turning point parties, she goes farther right here.
Some things I wanted to touch on. Charlie. He was incredible at what he did because he was able to do it without having the distraction of the business. He delegated a lot. And there were some things that were definitely going on that I do not believe that he knew about. You've probably noticed there aren't a lot of Turning Point employees coming on the internet and talking about it. It's insane. The fear and just, there are so many of us who have so many stories and so many things to say, but they make you sign everything and anything under the sun. That is why I was so vague.
See, they made everybody sign an NDA, so they can't even say what they have seen.
A lot of people were talking about, well, just say what you have to say.
I want y'all to think about this. Why are you signing an NDA working for a company like Turning Point USA Faith? Because she worked for all of them. What are you hiding in a faith-based company? Allie, you got anything?
Yeah, that's pretty sketchy and shady.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it is a thing. Maybe they do a lot of election stuff too, right? I don't know. Maybe they need stuff that's confidential, but I'm not sure what she's referring to as an NDA. Do you know that for a fact? Is this girl legit?
Yeah, she's legit.
Okay.
I've done some research on her. She's legit. She's done a number of she showed proof that she worked for their, on her TikTok before. I was following her.
Why are you talking like that? Because I can't.
That makes me feel like if they did this, they've done it before because they've gotten into this kind of hot water where somebody came out and leaked something. So now when they ever hire somebody, nope, if you want to work for us, you got to sign this.
Yeah.
I cannot. They are not above suing someone for a video that gets whatever views on TikTok. I was not fired. That was another one that people said a lot. Oh, she had to have been fired. I left on very reasonable terms after seeing what I saw, and
so Erika Kirk, you don't care about what this young lady seen? See, as a mother, right? She wants to come out here as this angelical mother. She's a wife. She's a grieving widow. She's a woman. As a woman, y'all love to say, as a woman, right? You don't care about this other woman's ordeals around your minions because they're your minions. They're your responsibility. All this band of idiots that you have, they're your responsibility because you're the CEO of Turning Point. You don't care.
Anybody that made a video like that, she should have reached out to.
She should reach out to him, right?
Got mad.
But no, Erika doesn't care about that.
Well,
Erika doesn't care about that.
I just looked at Tyler Boyer's account, and he made it private, his Instagram.
Interesting.
Knowing what I knew, I just couldn't do it anymore. I couldn't be there in that environment with the people who were just the anxiety and stress and depression that comes from just being in a world of such deception. And
y'all hear that, right? And this is what I'm saying. And Erika Kirk is just walking around like, oh my God, why are you talking about us like this? Whoa, everybody else is talking about y'all like this. That's why. It's not just Candace Owens. It's not just me. It's people that actually were around y'all that are talking about y'all. But they can't talk about y'all that much because they signed NDAs.
Lies and deceit, it will put a toll on you. I'm saying that after being in it for 4 years.
Boyer is a terrible person. And Tyler Boyer is the person who hired everybody. Tyler Boyer is the longest tenured employee at Turning Point USA. And, we can get into Tyler Boyer real quick. Erika Kirk, wasn't you in Romania with Tyler Boyer way before you got with Charlie Kirk? Didn't Tyler Boyer set you and Charlie Kirk up together? Weren't you and Tyler Boyer just spending night after night after night, after morning after morning after morning, watching the sun come up together in some capacity? I don't know. In Romania, around all those Romanian orphans.
I just sent you something. I don't know if you got it because I had to send it to you on WhatsApp, but I just sent you something because I just posted that. I just found it. I didn't want to disturb you on when you were talking, but that's important because if you look at that picture, it's 2019, and I forgot what it says, but she's with
Tyler
IHOP.
Boyer. So this is Tyler Boyer with Erika Kirk. So this is before she got with Charlie Kirk, introducing the Arizonian IHOP Public Affairs Committee, right?
Mm.
And mind you, Charlie Kirk was okay with IHOP back then, so it's okay. Happy to welcome in some other person named Yair something.
It's IHOP's son.
Okay, IHOP's son. So this is in 2019, before she got with Charlie Kirk. There's a picture of her with Tyler Boyer. See, the thing about it is, yeah, somebody said Erika is a plant. It's looking like Erika is a plant, 1000%. So just for the record, everybody watching, there is documentation out there, pictures and everything, and even words that came out of their mouths that they were together in some capacity in Romania. He was 22 and she was 18 in Romania. He was 22, she was 18, something like that. 22, 23, whatever. He's a little older than her. And this picture right here, I'll show y'all in a second, is of her and Tyler Boyer before she got with Charlie Kirk. So there's a possibility that she was a whole plant, a honeypot, or however you want to say it, that was sent to be with Charlie Kirk. And like I said, Tyler Boyer is the longest tenured employee or executive, I would say, of Turning Point USA. So you got the wife, and then you got the longest tenured employee or executive of your company in cahoots with each other. And you don't think nobody's going to say anything? That's suspicious as hell.
Yes. It's BB's son, too.
So let me keep going. Because I talked about the weirdo PDF file pastors, how they keep threatening Charlie Kirk. I mean, where's she at? Let's see. Where is that video?
I got to head out, though, because I told you I only can do like a 20 minutes.
Oh, that's fine.
But
that's fine.
Yeah, I just wanted to share that photo with you and go wild on this because it needs to be talked about. So thanks for having me.
All right, everybody drop heart emojis for Allie. Everybody drop heart emojis for Allie.
Thanks, everyone.
There's another phone call that I had with Andrew Colvett. He said something, and it's hitting differently the more that I think about it. He said, and I quote, "Candace, it was supposed to be you. It was supposed to be you." That threat may have been coming from the government, may have wanted me and Tucker to watch our friend die. And then that global gang wanted us to know that you will be next if you don't shut up. Like, really, it was supposed to be you.
And you have to. So if you think about that, do you see how that has nothing to do with Charlie Kirk anymore? Because now she's hearing from Tyler Boyer, not Tyler Boyer, Andrew Colvett, that it's supposed to be her. This is bigger than Charlie Kirk.
I want to tell you guys this. There's another phone call that I had with Andrew Colvett. He said something, and it's hitting differently the more that I think about it. He said, and I quote, "Candace, it was supposed to be you. It was supposed to be you." That threat may have been coming from the government, may have wanted me and Tucker to watch our friend die. And then that global gang wanted us to know that you will be next if you don't shut up. Like, really, it was supposed to be you.
And you have to consider there's nowhere safe for them in the world. There's nowhere safe for them in the world. There's nowhere safe for them in the world.
As we all know, Candace Owens is spinning a lot of suggestions that there's all sorts of conspiracies out there about who killed Charlie, or they're in some sort of murder conspiracy unless you have really strong evidence. We can't keep spinning conspiracy theories without evidence. People are going to get hurt. People are going to get hurt. People are going to get hurt.
What you mean people are going to get hurt, sir? What does that mean, people are going to get hurt? So we're still on number 2. Number 2 is these weirdo PDF file pastors keep low-key threatening Candace from the pulpit, saying that somebody's going to get hurt if she keeps spinning these conspiracy theories. Erika Kirk, are you okay with your minions doing this to another woman? These men are threatening a woman, and you're okay with that?
You never know what can happen to you. You never know what can happen to you.
Oh, wow. These are straight up threats to Candace Owens because he said Candace Owens' name right before he said all this. This is a threat.
Said, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait, first of all, you're not going to speed past that like you didn't just say what you just said.
You never know what can happen to you.
Statements about Charlie, all lies. And all while they're still getting death threats. And all while they're still getting death threats.
Y'all see that, right? So you're stupid idiots that are employed by you are literally standing in churches threatening Candace Owens outwardly, blatantly. And you don't think Candace doesn't have a say-so in this? You don't think Candace doesn't have the right to ask questions about this? Like, are you crazy? And this is the reason why I say Erika Kirk is either a blibbering idiot or she is a co-conspirator. One of the two. She's either stupid or she has something to do with this whole thing. One of the two. To go even farther, on top of that, your crew of weirdo PDF file pastors from the Calvary Church cult, because I believe it's a cult, has countless amounts of sexual misconduct. And that's part of the reason why they need TPSU's faith in order to change the Calvary Church name to Turning Point USA Faith, because Calvary Church has so many black eyes, has so many allegations of misconduct, is ridiculous. But you don't care about that, right, Erika Kirk? Number 3, when your lead dork, Blake Neff, requires Candace Owens to fly out to Arizona to have a live stream with them on a public podcast, knowing that she's getting death threats by your people, why would you condone that? And for her to turn around and say, hey, we could just do it, remotely. No, she needs to come to the studio. Why? You don't think that's weird? Why in the world do you need her to come to the studio so she could turn around and end up getting killed like Charlie Kirk? And you don't see that as being a little suspicious, Erika Kirk? See, instead of getting on a private Zoom and just getting to the bottom of this, you need them to have her come to y'all studio. Why? And Blake now literally said that this is coming from Erika Kirk. This is coming straight from Erika Kirk. So Erika Kirk is on Fox News standing there like an idiot talking about, I want this person to stop. I want this person to leave this alone. But you want the same person that you're telling to stop to fly out to see y'all and your lead dork to continue to talk about this. So do you want her to stop, or do you want her to fly out to Arizona to still talk about this? Which one is it? You dummy? And this is what I'm saying. She's either an idiot or she's a co-conspirator, because you are the CEO of Turning Point USA. You have your lead dork telling Candace Owens you need her to come out to Arizona to talk about all of these allegations. But then you go on Fox News and say the opposite. You're stupid. You're an idiot. All of y'all are idiots. Because one person to say one thing, and here comes another person saying wrong, something that doesn't go with what the other person said. But you're doing it to yourself because you're stupid. What in the world? And I'm not making nothing up. These are all the words of her. She said all this stuff, not me. I'm not making up shit. So if you want her to leave it alone, why are you inviting her out to still talk about something that you want to be left alone? It's stupid, it's counterintuitive, it's a lot of things. It's asinine, it makes no sense. You're talking out of your ass right now, Erika Kirk. You sound like a pure idiot. So no, ma'am. So you want to talk about it, but you don't want to talk about it all at the same time? No. You can't get two things at one time. That's not how life works. Number 4, if your whole crew of idiots didn't stink up this whole case and cause us to want to know what the hell is happening, we wouldn't be wondering what the hell was happening. The fact that the whole crime scene at UVU was covered up with concrete the day after your husband was deleted. You don't want to know why they did that? Or did you call them or your people call them to get everything to get covered up with concrete? See, there's one thing about a murder being covered up. Y'all literally covered up a murder with concrete. And you expect us to just walk away and ignore that? No. You're an idiot, Erika Kirk. You are an idiot or a co-conspirator. Because if you're conspiring with all these people that actually deleted Charlie Kirk, you're a genius and not an idiot. So if you don't want me to call you an idiot, that means you're a genius because you just got away with the murder of your husband and you're free to go and you ain't got no charges on you, which makes you a genius. So you're either an idiot or you're a genius, one of the two. So anybody in the chat, why do you keep calling this woman an idiot? No, I said, if this idiot, but if that genius, because her husband is murdered and she didn't go to prison. That's genius. You know how many people try to do that and can't get away with it? So she may be a genius. Everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button.
Everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. What? Everybody hit the like button.
All right. So next, we're at number 7 because even though we're supposed to be at number 6, but you don't think it's strange that you and Tyler Boyer were working together in Romania with Romanian angels together when y'all was dealing with all the tadpoles? Didn't you have 71 orphans? What happened to all the 71 orphans, ma'am? Are they healthy? Do you check on them now that they're adults? Are the orphans that you were caring for, have you checked on them and are they okay? Most likely they're not, because rumor has it that those orphans that you were there to help allegedly were traumatized and you got kicked out of Romania. You and Tyler Boyer got kicked out of Romania for some very disgusting allegations. Not saying you did anything, but you let some things happen, allegedly. And for you to be a mom, for you to be a mom, you okay with those young orphans growing up dealing with all the trauma or trying to get past all the trauma that they dealt with because of you and Colonel Busher? Remember your old bestie, Colonel Busher, Erika Kirk? Do you want to come out and, speak on that? Because in this video that you said on Fox, you did mention the rabbit hole. There is a rabbit hole. See, on TikTok, it's called, and if y'all want to look it up, y'all can. Put one in the chat if y'all are aware of the rabbit hole on TikTok. It's called the Erika Kirk rabbit hole. It's an actual thing. It's called the Erika Kirk rabbit hole. And you said, y'all can go down rabbit holes about me all y'all want to. But put a one in the chat if y'all are aware about the Erika Kirk rabbit hole on TikTok. It's a real thing. So you are aware of the rabbit hole that you're in because you said it on that Fox show. You said y'all can go down the rabbit hole about me all y'all want to. But the question is, are you okay with those kids being adults now and having to deal with all kinds of shit that you allegedly put them through? You and Colonel Busher. You okay with that? Why you sitting there trying to act like you're this angel? What about the Romanian angels? Because that was about 10, 15 years ago. That was when somebody said about 2018. No. She was 17. Can y'all tell me what date that was? Chat, y'all let me know. She was 17 and 18 and 19 dealing with Romanian angels. What year was that? I think, 2009? Because I don't remember how old Erika Kirk is. Can somebody do the math for me in the chat? Can somebody do the math in the chat? How old do you think those orphans are now is the question. Okay, y'all said 2006. So if the orphans were, let's say, 5, 10, and that was back in 2006, and it's 2000, you might as well say 2026 now. Those orphans are now grown-ass men and grown-ass women. They're now 20 years old now, 25 years old now. They're able to speak out on you if they're still alive. You had 71, and it's documented, because I can show you the video. If y'all want to see the video, I can show it to y'all. But it is documented. You had 60 to 70 orphans back in 2006, and you got kicked out of Romania for something. You and Colonel Busher was doing some weirdo shit with the kids, with the tadpoles. They are now adults. They were too young to sign NDAs. If they are still alive, they are now adults and they can come out and say something. So you might need to sit your little ass down somewhere, Erika Kirk, because there's 70 boys, 70 girls that are now 70 women or 70 men that are fully capable of telling everybody what you possibly did to them. So you may need to sit your ass down somewhere. Talking about some damn Candace Owens. Colonel Busher, look them up. Erika Kirk and Colonel Busher, look them up. Back in 2020, 2006. All right. So you don't think it's strange that y'all doing all this weird stuff and we found out all this weird stuff and we went down a rabbit hole to find out how disgusting that you may or allegedly are, and you're the CEO of Turning Point USA and you have control of all these donors' money and you run around scamming people in 2006? You don't think we need to be asking about, do you still have this weirdo scammer PDF file aura about you in 2025 now? You and your mama was down there? Yeah, your mama was down there too. So all of y'all are some weird ass people. So yes, we have the right to speak on what's going on with Turning Point USA. Because unbeknownst to y'all, I donated $10 to Turning Point USA. So I'm one of the donors. And I need to know what's going on. And speaking of Tyler Boyer and my $10 that I donated to Turning Point USA, Tyler Boyer, your ex-boyfriend, possibly. Why is Tyler Boyer moving millions of dollars of your donors' money from Turning Point USA to the shell company that Tyler Boyer was demoted to? He got demoted, Tyler Boyer, from Turning Point USA to Turning Point Action. And then when he got demoted to Turning Point Action, all of a sudden, Tyler Boyer transferred $8 million to Turning Point Action. That's part of my money. I donated $10 to Turning Point USA. Where the hell is my money? So because I donated to your bullshit ass company, I deserve to know what the hell is going on with my money and what the hell is Tyler Boyer doing with my $10? Telling us we can't say nothing. No, give my damn $10 back then. Number 9, why haven't you simply called Candace Owens to simply have a mom-to-mom conversation? You and her, 2 women with powerful husbands, 2 moms of powerful, well, two wives of powerful husbands. Y'all both can relate with each other. Y'all both are moms. Y'all both have powerful husbands. Why can't y'all just have a conversation on the phone to talk? Why is your stupid ass on Fox News sitting there, I need you to stop? Why can't you call her and say, I need you to stop? Because you're embarrassed. Because there's a lot of questions that Candace would ask you while y'all are on the phone. And you don't want to answer those questions. That's why. Because you got some shit on you. Number 10. Wait. Yeah, number 10. If you wanted to be seen as a grieving widow, you wouldn't be running around begging for money from your followers. You wouldn't be making $80 million from them freedom t-shirts. You wouldn't be selling fake AI books that Charlie Kirk did not write. You wouldn't be fake crying with your little handkerchief every time we see you. Because you would be at home with your damn kids, grieving, mourning. But you don't do that. You want to be out in the streets. But because Candace Owens is getting more attention than you mad. Let me see if I got the same. Let me see if I got a video of her just all out in the streets. You know what? Hold on. Let me play this. I don't want to get too ahead.
Thought it was weird that UVU was renovating the courtyard where Charlie Kirk was assassinated only a few days after the fact. Then how a UVU official addressed this, saying that it wasn't an attempt to cover up anything, that the paving work was already on the calendar as part of a planned campus renovation.
And Erika, this isn't strange to you, Erika? Mrs. I'm a grieving widow. How about you stop? What's going on here?
It turns out that UVU was reaching out to construction companies on Saturday, September 13th, only 3 days after the assassination. Text messages were obtained by Project Constitution via a GRAMA request, which allows the public to request access to government records, including state universities. Now, the names are redacted, but it shows that as early as Saturday, September 13th, they were looking to paver the whole area, and that the guys in the construction company were en route to do that. And this one's weird. Maybe that would be good. My guys are well trained in keeping quiet. Why do they need to be quiet? The exchange goes on to say that the university wants to get rid of all of the sod. The contractor asking if there's anybody on site that they should coordinate with, and someone responding, just get her done. Thank you. Usually a renovation like this would have to go through approvals and funding, not to mention it was a crime scene.
It was a crime scene, Erika Kirk. And you don't care? They just threw concrete all over a crime scene? Why don't you care, Miss Ma'ams? Let me read these super chats real quick. Shout out to 141821. Thank you for the $5 super chat. Candace is God-appointed star. Erika is a self-appointed star. I like that. I like that. We are watching a spiritual battle between good versus evil. Erika is playing a losing battle. I totally agree with you on that. Lioness says Erika is about money. Fake book. Go Candace. Exactly. Everybody drop Candace 19 in the chat. Everybody drop Candace 19 in the chat. I think I'm coming down with Candace 19 right now. I think I got a fever. Shout out to Candace. So here's something else I want to show y'all. I think I still got it. The second Charlie Kirk died, she wants to pop out with the same damn security that let him get killed. The same damn security that let your husband get killed, and you still got the damn goofballs on payroll. Like, are you dumb or are you a co-conspirator, ma'am? That's Dan Flood right there. And I believe they just fired Dan Flood, I believe.
Would you mind a picture of yourself? Picture, please. Or could this be saying how you've been holding up, Erika?
So how stupid can you be to have a security team that just allowed your husband to die right in front of them, and you still got the same security team? Like, nobody's that dumb. Unless your security team was paid to let it happen and they did their job. You got a lot of explaining to do, ma'am. Let's keep going. Number 11. Why are all of your creepy ass pastor friends all pushing people to worship IHOP instead of God? Can you answer that, Erika Kirk? Why are all of your creepy ass pastor friends running around pushing IHOP on people instead of God? Because that's what they came for. Here's an example right here.
Came to this world as a Jew. He's coming back as a resurrected man, Jesus Christ, not only the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords, but he's Jesus Christ, King of the Jews. His throne will be in Jerusalem, the Jewish capital, in the nation of Israel, the Jewish state. And he will sit upon the throne of David, an amazing Jewish musician and warrior and king.
Watch what he says next.
All this rhetoric you're hearing, everybody, get pumped. We're in the last days. It's got to go this way. Listen, if your church is not pro-Israel, it's not a church.
These are your people, Erika Kirk. Why are your people telling our people to start doing all this weird shit? We don't want to do that, Erika Kirk. So the audacity for you to get out of your little hole that you crawled up out of to try to say we have audacity. You have audacity. You are the problem. You and your little minions are the problem. We would like for all of y'all to just go away. Go find something else to do. Y'all done made enough money off the t-shirts and books. Go away and find something to do. Because I don't get it. But like I said, you have the audacity to tell us that we have audacity. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Hold on. We got a $50 cash app. Shout out to Linda. Thank you so much for the cash app. Hold on, let me play the song. This is the cash app song for cash apps or super chats above $20.
Thank you for the super chat, super chat, super chat. Thank you for the cash app. Cash app, cash app, cash app. Thank you for the cash app.
Thank you so much for the $50 cash app. And for those who are on here, I have that song for cash apps or super chats above $20. So if y'all want to send a super chat or a cash app that is $20 above, that is the song I'm going to play for you out of celebration for you saying a super chat or cash app, $20 or above. And if you send a $10 cash app or a super chat, so I got some different sounds for y'all. I got all kinds of sounds now. But yeah, so drop a cash app, drop a super chat if you love me. If you don't love me, don't drop a cash app, don't drop a super chat. All right, so what is this? Hold on. What is?
And then just other people that I didn't know who were just probably within.
Oh yeah, let's get into this. Let's talk about this a little bit. Y'all listen to this.
I point about covering up for a child's ring. Let me tell you a story about when I was 17 at CPAC.
Okay.
So
wow.
When
So CPAC is the Conservative Political Action Conference, and it was held with none other than Turning Point USA. So Turning Point USA had all of these people all in the same room, and allegedly there was alcohol there and politicians.
So when I was 17, I had never drank before. I wasn't a cool kid. I didn't go to parties. I was kind of awkward. And so I go to CPAC and I'm a high schooler. Turning Point brings all these high school and college students.
So that's all I really need to say, because I don't want to get this video demonetized. But as y'all can see, that they was doing a lot of weird stuff, y'all. I got proof of everything that I talk about. They ain't finna sue me. They run around trying to get people to worship IHOP like weirdos. They all in a church with all these allegations on them. I talked about the allegations before. They're inviting tadpoles to Turning Point USA parties. So you got tadpoles partying with politicians. Candace Owens getting death threats from your pastors that work for Turning Point Faith. They're openly like threatening Candace Owens, saying Candace Owens' name. But you don't think we're going to say anything? You think we're just going to sit around and be okay with y'all threatening our girl like that? No, ma'am. No, ma'am. So number 12, the last one. Candace has the same threats that Charlie had, and she called the feds and they don't care. The same threats that Charlie was getting, Candace is getting, and she called the feds, and feds are not helping her at all. So we're advocating for Candace to not end up like your husband, Erika Kirk. And I don't see nothing wrong with that. I don't see nothing wrong with that. And I got proof of that also. So this is audio of them threatening Charlie. Do I still have it? Oh, hold on. Here's a bonus. Here's a bonus. What about this? Erika Kirk. What about this, Erika Kirk? So this is a hand thing. Erika Kirk and Charlie Kirk's hands are not the same size. I remember we did this with Allie. Shout out to Allie. Allie has the same size hands as Erika Kirk, and Allie's man has the same size hands as Charlie Kirk. Charlie Kirk has some big ass hands because he was like 6'5", right? So how are your hands the same size as Charlie Kirk's hands, ma'am? Are these fake hands, Erika Kirk? So y'all check this out. See, I don't just be making up shit. I like to show proof. So right here, as you can see, something's wrong with this picture. So this is the size of Erika Kirk's hands and Charlie Kirk's hands. But over here, both hands look the same size. And why is his hands orange and look plastic? But let's keep going. Let's keep going. Erika Kirk, what's going on? Do y'all hands get big and small like penises or something? They get hard and you know. So this is another example right here. Look at her hands and look at his hands. If this is true, put a 1 in the chat if y'all understand what I'm saying. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all can see what I'm saying. She got little baby hands versus his hands. Y'all see that, right? Her whole hand is on his thumb. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all understand this. Because I don't want somebody to be like, what are we talking about? Look at her hands, well, her hand, and look at his hand. But then, this is her taking a picture of her and Charlie Kirk. Their hands are the same. So there's like shrinkage. I never knew people's hands get smaller when they die. Not only are they orange, but they get smaller. Interesting. Another picture. See that? But you over here like this with Charlie. So what's going on? His hands got smaller. Erika Kirk, look at this. How can you explain this? Look at her hand and look at his hand. His hands are 3 times the size of your hand. But over here, they're the same size. How, Sway? How?
God bless you.
See this? See, I got proof on everything I'm talking about. Look at this shit.
I love you. I love you.
Erika Kirk, how is this so? Are those really Charlie Kirk's hands? Because y'all got the same size hands out of nowhere. How is that? I don't understand. Charlie Kirk's hands are 3 times your size, but they shrunk. I'm just a little confused. You know, just showing pictures of his hands. You see that, right? See, I don't hate you, Erika Kirk. I just think you're an idiot because you think you can prance your little cute ass out here and lie to us and think we're not going to check behind you. And in my opinion, just for the record, Tyler Boyer is the worst out of all these people. And then Erika Kirk is the second worst out of all these people. Then Rob McCoy is the worst out of all these people. And then Frank Turek is the worst out of all these people. But y'all are the main culprits. You, Rob, Frank Turek. Actually, no, there's another person. This guy right here.
If your church is not pro-Israel and pro-reaching the Jewish people with the love of God, you're...
This guy right here. He's a piece of crap too. I forgot about him. He's a piece of crap too.
You're not in a New Testament church. You're actually attending a fraud. It's fraudulent.
No, you are fraudulent, sir. All of y'all are fraudulent.
Get up, get out. Chosen people? Without a doubt. God said they are. Is his covenant will eternal? Yep, he said so. We need to pray for the peace of Jerusalem. God says to do that. God says...
See, this is the guy that's over all of the Calvary Church cults.
That the Christian is to provoke the Jew to jealousy by our love for them and for God. Did you know that? When Christ returns, he's going to ask, what did you do to me when I was hungry and thirsty, or naked, or sick, or in prison? Jesus was talking to, what did you do to my brethren? He's referring to in Matthew 25, what did you do to my brethren in their time of need? So friend, listen to this. If God does not keep his promises, if God doesn't keep that covenant, you're not going to go to heaven. I'm not.
Y'all hear that, right? This is what these weirdos are preaching at these damn churches.
I'm going to go to heaven. I don't care who you are. You're not going to heaven.
You're not going to go to heaven if you don't kiss IHOP's ass. That's literally what he's saying. If you don't kiss IHOP's ass, you're not going to go to heaven. This is what's going on in these weirdo ass churches. And Erika Kirk is okay with this bullshit. And then over here in this other weirdo ass church, you got these idiots over here saying this.
Know that you will be next if you don't shut up. Like, really, it was supposed to be you.
And you have to consider there's nowhere safe for them in the world. There's nowhere safe for them in the world.
All these are churches. Just understand, these are different churches, different pastors. But they all are working for Turning Point USA, and they all are crooked as hell. I'm showing y'all evidence.
Nowhere safe for them in the world.
As we all know, Candace Owens is spinning a lot of suggestions that there's all sorts of conspiracies out there about who killed.
And as you can see, he said Candace Owens. They're in churches talking about Candace Owens instead of talking about the damn word. Like, what is wrong with you idiots?
There's all sorts of conspiracies out there about who killed Charlie, or they're in some sort of murder conspiracy unless you have really strong evidence. We can't keep spinning conspiracy theories without evidence. People are going to get hurt. People are going to get hurt. People are going to get hurt. You never know what can happen to you. You never know what can happen to you.
Said, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait, first of all, you're not going to speed past that like you didn't just say what you just said.
You never know what can happen to you. Statements about Charlie, all lies.
See, Ron McCoy, is multiple pastors talking shit about Candace Owens in the church.
And all while they're still getting death threats. And all while they're still getting death threats.
I'm not even done. And you actually think we are just going to be quiet? Are you crazy? No, we're not.
TPUSA Faith event tonight, and
y'all listen.
I want to talk about it. Thinking that I was going to enjoy myself and learn things because TPUSA is obviously a conservative faith-based foundation, or so I thought. I thought I was going to be informed about politics stemming strictly from biblical principles, and that's not my experience. So right off the bat, the speaker comes up and before he even gets into preaching or talking about politics, he begins by calling out Candace Owens and saying that she is evil and anti-Semitic and what she's doing is evil. I immediately wanted to leave. I didn't want to be there any longer listening to this nonsense because right off the bat I know that that's just not true. And
you see that? Multiple Turning Point USA Faith or Calvary churches are all running around talking shit about Candace Owens. Every time she turns around, somebody has her name in their mouths at a church. And they're threatening her on the pulpit. And you actually think somebody's going to be okay with all of this? Are you crazy? Listen to this dumb broad.
I am busy building. That is how I feel. I do not have time to address the noise. My silence does not mean that I am complacent. My silence does not mean that somehow.
Complicit, dum-dum, not complacent. Complicit. You are complicit. The word is complicit.
Turning Point USA and all of the hand-picked staff that loved my husband and my husband loved them is somehow in on it. We are busy building. And you know what I thought? I thought these people are human. We're all grieving in our own way. And they are trying to find the answer to something that happened that was so evil. They are trying so hard, and I get that. We're doing the same. Anytime we hear a lead or anytime we hear anything, we send it to the authorities. Please dig into this. No rock will be unturned. I want justice for my husband.
When Candace got a lead that was threatening her life, she sent it to the authorities and nothing happened. Maybe you can help her out, Erika Kirk, if you are heard by the FBI, because Candace isn't heard by the FBI. You can be some help to Candace. How about that? How about you help save Candace from the same potential fate that your own husband dealt with? How about that, Erika Kirk?
Husband, for myself, for my family, more than anyone else out there. So for me, you want to keep telling me to come down while we're building? I don't have time for that. But here's my breaking point on that. Come after me, call me names, I don't care. Call me what you want. Go down that rabbit hole, whatever.
Hold on, y'all. We got a $20 $20 cash app. Brian, thank you so much for the $20 cash app.
Thank you for the super chat, super chat, super chat. Thank you for the cash app. Cash app, cash app, cash app. Thank you for the cash app.
Thank you, Brian. Appreciate you.
But when you go after my family, my Turning Point USA family, my Charlie Kirk show family, when you go after the people that I love, and you're making hundreds and thousands of dollars every single episode, going after the people that I love because somehow they're in on this, no.
You don't have to say it. I've never seen you like this.
No, this is righteous anger because this is not okay. It's not healthy. This is a mind virus. Yes, I believe in our.
It is a mind virus. Everybody drop Candace 19 in the chat. Drop Candace 19 in the chat. Ooh, I'll make a song. I'm gonna make a song about Candace 19. I'm gonna make a song about Candace 19. Drop Candace 19 in the chat. There is a virus. There's a truth virus.
Judicial system. I do. We have a hell of a team working on this. Excuse my French. But this is not okay.
So you want to put these people back in the box where they've been creeping from?
I don't care what box you're in, but just know that your words are very powerful and we are human. My team are not machines and they're not robots. They are human. We have more death threats on our team and our side than I have ever seen. I have kidnapping threats. I have, you name it, we have it. And my poor team is exhausted. And every time they bring this back up, what are we supposed to do? Relive that trauma all over again? They watched my husband get murdered. I have no idea how I would have reacted if I was there that day. But my team, they are rocked to the core. So why every single day do they have to be dragged through the mud, analyzed, hyper-analyzed?
You know, the conspiracies that are out there, all of the like, do you think that there is more of it now because you do shine your light? I mean, did people just expect you would just go away?
She's not shining her light. She's selling a book. I just want to make sure y'all understand. She's not shining her light. She's selling a book. Every time you see this damn woman, she's selling something. It's not a light that's shining. It's a book that's shining.
I don't know what they expected. I don't know what they expected.
They pick on you because of your accessories. I mean, I've seen some of it.
Oh, yeah. No, at this point, it's what? The conspiracy collection. Get it before Christmas. Like, seriously. You will, if you want to find it.
And here's the picture that I was telling y'all about right here. This is more proof right here. Let me know if y'all can read the top. I'll read it for y'all. It says, Tyler Boyer is with Erika Kirk, June 13th, 2019. This is before her and Charlie Kirk. Introducing the Arizonian IHOP Public Affairs Committee. This is Tyler Boyer and Erika Kirk. Erika and Tyler have been knowing each other since 2005, way before she got with Erika Kirk. They were allegedly over in Romania together doing this weird Romanian angel mess with Colonel Busher and 70 orphans. And the reason why I'm bringing this up is because Tyler Boyer is COO of Charlie Kirk's company, and Erika Kirk is Charlie Kirk's wife. And then you got this other dude, Rob McCoy, that is Charlie Kirk's pastor. And then the chief of staff of the company is Charlie Kirk's pastor's son. Do you see that they had this man in every angle? The wife is a honeypot. The COO was probably fucking his wife before she was his wife. Maybe. Your pastor is against you. And then Tyler Boyer hires your pastor's son and makes him chief of staff. Tyler Boyer literally ran the entire Turning Point USA company. Because as you already know, Charlie Kirk was on the road 300 days a month. 300 days a year. So he was never around. And I got proof of all of this. So Tyler Boyer and Erika Kirk allegedly conspired to put all of this together. All y'all got to do is say,
they look shady. You are absolutely justified in demanding answers.
Because I got proof.
The other thing I mentioned in my last video was the missing $8.6 million that was transferred.
$8.6 million, y'all.
From Turning Point USA to America's Turning Point. Now we have the finances so we can see how that money was spent. Just to recap, there are 4 shell companies. Turning Point USA is the main one. Then we have Turning Point Action, America's Turning Point, and Turning Point Endowment. Just as a reminder, Tyler Boyer is the only paid executive listed for America's Turning Point.
Watch this.
Is not even listed. So it seems strange to me.
Charlie Kirk is not even listed. And look what happens. Tyler Boyer himself transfers or pays himself $8.6 million.
But in FY24, $8.6 million mysteriously got transferred out of the main company into the shell company managed by Tyler Boyer. It's not just about where the money was going to, it's also where the money was coming from. When I was going through all the new financial information, I saw this chart and immediately I had a good idea of what was going on. This shows revenue going into Turning Point Action. And you can see a gigantic leap in revenues for FY24.
Whoa. There you go. You got him right there.
What? We got him.
You got him right there. Going into what? Turning Point Action?
Turning Point Action. Remember, that's where he went to. He sent him to Turning Point Action. Next thing you know, he was like, okay, I got the key card. I got the passwords. Okay, I'll just have the party over here then. I'll just take all the money from Turning Point USA and transfer it over to Turning Point Action. This guy is crazy.
This is wild.
Went from 10.7 million to 27.2 million. That is over 150% increase in 1 year.
He still got all the passwords.
Year, an extraordinary achievement for a nonprofit. What is even more curious is when you put this chart side by side with.
Remember the last video we did, and we said this company made $85 million, but they spent $80 million. Remember?
Yes.
And we was like, what in the hell?
How can you? And then there was one part that said 8 million on videographer. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Billion? How's that even possible? You're an event planner. How's that even possible? Huh?
It's not, unless it's fraud. Look at this mess. Look at this right here. This is absolutely crazy.
Turning Point USA. Turning Point USA shows a 4% increase. Remember that Turning Point USA is the main organization with Charlie Kirk as president. Charlie Kirk works a lot less on Turning Point Action, and Tyler Boyer is the COO. Do you see what is happening?
You know what? So let me show y'all this. I'm just showing y'all receipt after receipt after receipt after receipt after receipt after receipt.
I am open to a whole flurry of things. What I'm not open to is a theory that Tyler.
So this is Andrew COVID right here. And remember, this is hold on. So just to let y'all know who Andrew COVID is, this is who Andrew COVID is. Where's the video? Right here. I just want to make sure y'all know who is who.
There's another phone call that I had with Andrew Colvett. He said something, and it's hitting differently the more that I think about it. He said, and I quote, "Candace, it was supposed to be you."
Okay, so this is Andrew COVID, the guy who told Candace that it was supposed to be her. All right, so this is Andrew COVID.
To a whole flurry of things. What I'm not open to is a theory that Tyler Robinson didn't kill Charlie. Mm-hmm. Who else was involved? Sure, I can talk about that. Was there other voices in row? But I'm not open to that because guess what? Mm-hmm. The evidence of that case is incredibly watertight. Mm-hmm. And I would like for us to focus on the rise of left-wing violence, the rise of mental health illness in this country.
What about the rise of the idiots at Turning Point USA doing weirdo shit with tadpoles? How about that? How about the rise of the idiots at Turning Point doing weirdo shit with tadpoles? Nobody wants to talk about that though, right?
The rise of young people in the progressive side, turning to Mangionism and assassination culture. And the idea that they can solve their political disputes by justifying violence. And we're seeing more and more of that. Instead of focusing on that, we're getting taken down rabbit trails. And listen, I understand a good faith question. I understand that we've been lied to. But when you look at the people that have been harmed by this, our team, our staff, the movement, people that weigh into this issue, then they get caught up in it. There's been a lot of carnage, and I don't want that for the movement. I hope we can get through this sooner than later.
This shit is sad, man. This shit is sad. They are doing everything that they possibly can to hide the truth. They are busting their asses trying to make sure the truth does not come out. But guess what? We are the truth. Everybody in the chat say, we are the truth. Because they can't stop all of us. We are the truth. Drop it in the chat right now. We are the truth. Because all these people are scumbags. All these people are scumbags. Say we are the truth. We are the truth in the chat. All these people are freaking scumbags.
I don't. This was happening before Charlie was murdered. Both of us have been through the ringer of people will call you whatever they want to call you. They will. But I have seen it firsthand impact the people that I love, and I'm done. I'm done. And if people think that I was just going to wilt away, I'm not going to sit in a corner and cry and be in fetal position. This is a duty to my husband, and it's an absolute honor, and I will never back down. And so my message to them is to stop. To stop.
And that's what we will say here on Outnumbered 2. God bless you. Hold up your book.
Stop in the name of God.
Man, F your book. And then we got the other dude crashing out over Candace Owens.
Owens just end Tim Pool's career. Tim Pool, the griftiest of all the streamers out.
Just motivation you have. You may have others. Maybe that smart.
Hold on. No, this ain't the video. Hold on, I'm trying to come up. Give me a second. This is the video right here. Y'all listen to this.
Maybe the widest, most varied, and most interesting and distinctive guest base in all of politics. Of course, it's in your interest to. I'm not saying you're doing this, by the way, because I wouldn't accuse you of that, because I don't believe that about you. I don't think you're that kind of person. But it would be in your interests to be anti-Candace. It would be in your interests to be anti-Candace. It would be in your interests to be anti-Candace.
Y'all hear that? It's in the interest for a lot of these right-wing people to be anti-Candace. So when you see anybody talking negatively about Candace, they were either one, paid to be anti-Candace, or they see being anti-Candace as an opportunity to get more engagement on social media. Because listen to what he just said.
And you have maybe the widest, most varied, and most interesting and distinctive guest base in all.
And he said the widest, meaning because Candace is black. Think about that.
All of politics. Of course, it's in your interest to. I'm not saying you're doing this, by the way, because I wouldn't accuse you of that, because I don't believe that about you. I don't think you're that kind of person. But it would be in your interests to be anti-Candace. It would be in your interests to be anti-Candace. It would be in your interests to be anti-Candace.
Ladies and gentlemen,
we got him.
We got him.
It would be in your interests to be anti-Candace. It's in everyone's commercial interest to be anti-Candace because everybody else is going down and hers are going up. It's that simple.
Criticizing Candace has hurt our viewership. That's my point. We actually got cancellations on orders. My morning show subscribers have gone down.
Yeah,
I've lost 3,000 followers on X.
Shouldn't you join the winning side? Shouldn't you join the winning side? Shouldn't you join the winning side?
No, I'd rather just go live in a van down by the river.
Isn't that bad? That's like, if I don't win, I'm out of here. I'm out of this bitch.
No.
If I don't win, I'm out of here. I'm out of this bitch.
No. So where does it leave us? We have 2 weeks left in the year before we go on our Christmas hiatus. You know, I'm not a big fan of any kind of hiatus. I would prefer just to work. But it is taxing. It is grueling, of course. And there's a lot of infrastructure here that requires me to work all day, every day, Monday to Friday, with some extra work on the weekends, usually.
Hold on, let me go back. Let me go to what's really important.
Studios don't have staff. That reduces all coordination with the system. People say Tim's, whiny. Everyone else suffer. Everyone else scumbag. There are people who have approached me. Big business, podcasting, networking.
This right here. This is what I wanted to show y'all right here. A lot of these right-wing people, they're getting paid by IHOP to say bad things about Candace. Listen right here. Like I told you, I'm showing y'all proof.
I want to give you guys the update on the plans for starting off in the new year, but again, for security reasons, this is what happens, right? Where are we right now? I'm a fairly transparent person, much to my own detriment. Doing shows where I complain about my personal feelings and the state of the affairs, and then people say Tim's, whiny and emotional or whatever it might be. I said this on IRL on Friday. There are people who have approached me, big business, podcasting, networking, conservative media. They said, Tim, let us be those guardrails for you, tell you when and what not to say, and you'll be the biggest podcast.
See? So there are entities out here. Tim Pool just said it. Yes, Beanie Shapiro. That's one of them. Well, he's Beanie Shapiro, but you already know the Shapiro dude. They are looking to people to get on their team to bail them out or whatever financial problems that they're in and turn around and say, hey, say this and say that about Candace, shit on Candace, try to destroy Candace, and we'll give you a bunch of money. Guardrails equals handlers. That is a fact. Guardrails equals handlers. So that's what I'm saying. When you see people online talking shit about Candace, Candace ain't did nothing to nobody. Candace is talking about Turning Point USA. And if you're not part of Turning Point USA, why would you be mad at Candace if you're not a part of Turning Point USA? You're talking shit about Candace because somebody's paying you.
What happens, right? Where are we right now? I'm a fairly transparent person, much to my detriment. Doing shows where I complain about my personal feelings and the state of the affairs, and then people say Tim's, whiny and emotional or whatever it might be. I said this on IRL on Friday. There are people who have approached me, big business, podcasting, networking, conservative media. And they said, Tim, let us be those guardrails for you, tell you when and what not to say, and you'll be the biggest.
Everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button.
Let's get the likes up.
She is burning everything down.
Let's get the likes up. Let's get the likes up. Let's get the likes up. If you have not already hit the like button, could you please hit the like button? That's all I ask. I just want y'all to hit the like button. Please.
Everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button.
All right, so listen to this dude.
And she's gloating and smiling while she does it. And you know what Kim told me? She has no security. She doesn't fucking deal with the shit we have to deal with. She's a piece of shit. She's making everyone else suffer. And all of these conservatives out there that send me these messages have no fucking balls to call her out. More and more people have started doing it. They send me these messages. Good for you, Tim. Good for you, Tim. I wasn't the first person to do it. I'm not going to take credit for that. But don't DM me like I did something for you as you cower, scared that she'll put you on her thumbnail and claim you benefited from Charlie Kirk's assassination, which he's doing to me right now. Which he's doing to me right now. Which he's doing to me right now.
Yeah, that was the...
I'm done with these people.
She has security, just not on the level of you.
Oh, yeah, the one fat guy you mentioned with no wall and no barrier in a suburban neighborhood with neighbors. She doesn't give two shits. No one's out for her. She's lying about all of this. You told me you went to her house and she's got...
So this is what I'm saying. Everybody is out talking shit about Candace.
Before Charlie was murdered, both of us have been through the ringer of people will call you, whatever they want to call you. They will. But I have seen it firsthand impact the people that I love, and I'm done. I'm done. And if people think that I was just going to wilt away, I'm not going to sit in a corner and cry and be in fetal position. This is a duty to my husband, and it's an absolute honor, and I will never back down. And so my message to them is to stop. To stop.
And that's what we will say here on Outnumber 2. God bless you. Hold up your book.
Stop in the name of God.
See? They all want Candace to stop. But are they what but the thing about it is Candace can't stop, because for the first time Candace is opening all of our eyes to what is actually happening. And the reason why I'm so invested in this, let me tell y'all a story real quick. I was talking to a young lady, and she don't even know who Candace is, right? Imagine somebody who has no idea who Candace is. So she was just like, can you explain what you're doing with these Charlie Kirk videos and Candace? Can you explain this? And I was like, okay. And I'm gonna explain everything that we're doing and why I'm in the middle of this in 5 minutes. Y'all ready? So this is what I told to somebody that has no idea who Candace is. I said, there's a guy named Charlie Kirk, and he started coming up in the ranks in the political world because he was very good at going back and forth with young conservatives and young liberals. And part of his goal was to get the liberals to become conservative. And he started in schools and colleges, and he started growing. And there was this old fat man named Will Montgomery that actually started seeing what he was doing, and he took young Charlie Kirk under his wing. And Will Montgomery, unbeknownst to Charlie Kirk, had connections to IHOP, right? And I said the country because she didn't understand who IHOP was. So he had connections to IHOP. So IHOP was looking for somebody young in order to be able to get the ears and the eyes and the hearts of other young people, because most of these old people, they need the young people to vote for them, right? They got to get the young vote, the Generation Z vote, right? The Gen Z vote. That's what they call it, right? So this old guy named Will Montgomery comes in, and then he gets with IHOP, and IHOP gives Will Montgomery a whole bunch of money, and he turns around and gives it to Charlie Kirk, which was, I think, $8.7 million. Charlie Kirk got $8.7 million in order to start Turning Point USA. So now this young man starts to grow up with the ideology of the old fat man named Will Montgomery, right? So she's like, oh, okay. So he starts learning talking points and ideologies from this old fat man, which, remember, has connections with IHOP, right? So next thing you know, he starts to grow with this company called Turning Point USA. And sadly, without realizing it, Charlie Kirk is now part of this weird ring that is, what is the word? That is taking young people's their all their information, and it started turning into a data farming company. You got the person's age, you got the person's who they vote for, you got the person whether they're a Democrat or Republican, you got the kid's address, probably the name of their parents, email address, phone number, right? Next thing you know, he starts data farming all of these young kids, and now IHOP knows where these young kids are because they have all of their information. So next thing you know, he grows up in the ranks and he becomes friends with the young Candace Owens. So they go fishing together, they hang out together, they double date together, they do everything. They are like super best friends, right? And then Charlie Kirk is doing his thing, and then Candace Owens is doing her thing, and then they come together and start working together, right? And she doesn't know what's going on with him. He doesn't even know what's going on with him because he's just so busy doing all these other things. So he turns around and say, hey, I need to get my friend Tyler Boyer to help me with this business. So next thing you know, he brings in his friend Tyler Boyer to help him with everything, right? Unbeknownst to him, Tyler Boyer is pro IHOP also, and most likely knew Will Montgomery. So you know how it is. You at a party like, hey, this is my friend, this is my nephew, Tyler Boyer. And, hey, how you doing, Tyler Boyer? Next thing you know, Will Montgomery introduced Charlie Kirk to Tyler Boyer, and they become friends. Unbeknownst to him, they all are agents for IHOP. Next thing you know, Tyler Boyer starts doing some tadpole traffic light situation stuff, right? But guess what? They are keeping Charlie Kirk busy doing all these events while Tyler Boyer is running a traffic thing, right? Y'all know what I mean. Put a one in the chat. Y'all know what I mean when I say a traffic thing or tadpole traffic lights. Put a one in the chat if y'all understand what I'm saying. So the girl I'm talking to, she was like, oh, wow, that's crazy. Yeah. So once Charlie Kirk, because he's like 31 years old now. So all this has been going on for like 10, 15 years, about 10 years. And all of a sudden, Charlie Kirk is like 31 years old, done got married and everything. And, you know, he has a bigger conscience because he has kids now. And he's like, yo, I'm starting to see what's going on and I don't like it. But his handlers are like, I don't know if you want to do that. You might want to calm down a little bit. Why? Because you might get in a lot of trouble. You're in the middle of this, whether you want to be in the middle of this or not. So you might want to be quiet. So next thing you know, here's the other part that I told her. His wife, Erika Kirk, was brought to him by Tyler Boyer, who is an agent for IHOP. See, Tyler Boyer actually has connections with Ukraine and Russia. He's a Russian operative. He has kinfolks that were in the KGB. So he's an operative. And he just went and got Erika Kirk, who he was in Romania with, doing other traffic light stuff with orphans with a guy named Colonel Busher in Romania back in 2006. Now he's doing the same thing in America. So he hooks Charlie Kirk up with Erika Kirk, not even knowing that Erika Kirk is an operative that came along with Tyler Boyer. So now his wife is not in bed with Charlie Kirk. She's in bed with IHOP and Tyler Boyer. So all of a sudden, this is a good story, right? All of a sudden, Charlie Kirk starts pillow talking with his wife. And he's in the bed with his wife because she's his wife. He's like, yo, I'm going to start pulling out of the IHOP initiative. He also tells Candace Owens this. Remember, she don't even know who Candace Owens is. So she's like, so wait, so who is Candace Owens in this? I said, Candace Owens is simply a political commentator that has been just doing her thing throughout the years. So she's not with them. She's just an offset doing her thing. And he just naturally built a relationship with Candace Owens. She's over here. She ain't got nothing to do with none of this stuff. So she's like, oh, okay, cool. So all of a sudden, at some point, Erika Kirk goes and tells Tyler Boyer, and Tyler Boyer goes and tells the people at IHOP that, hey, even though he's my husband, he's about to get all us messed up because I know Tyler Boyer better than I know my own husband because I've known Tyler Boyer since I was 18 years old. Because there's a possibility that Tyler Boyer was fucking her when she was like 18 and he was like 22. So she's more dedicated to Tyler Boyer than her own husband because he introduced her to him. So she has allegiance with him and not her husband, right? Honeypot type of shit, right? So she's like, oh, okay, wow, that's crazy. So next thing you know, She says, hey, I don't know if that's a good idea. Let's stay with IHOP and keep doing things with IHOP. He said, no, I'm tired of them and they're trying to control me. And I don't like all the stuff that's going on. And this Tyler Boyer dude, not knowing that her and Tyler Boyer are like this. So she's like, this Tyler Boyer dude, I just found out that he has this whole traffic light ring being mixed up in my company. He's stealing money and he's like fucking chicks and shit on my dime. While I'm over here inspiring the youth, he over here doing A, B, and C with the male students. So she's like, oh shit. So she goes to Tyler Boyer and says, hey, the gig is up. I don't know. I can't control him. And then IHOP says, okay, Erika, if you don't reel him in, we're gonna have to get rid of him. She's like, oh my God. Okay, I'll try again. So she goes back to Charlie and is like, baby, honey bun, please don't do this. No, I'm tired of this. I don't know what's going on. And why aren't you with me? You're my wife. Why does it seem like you're with them? She's like, damn, it's over. I'm about to blow my own damn cover. So she's like, I don't know what to do. I don't care. All right. So this is what we're going to do. Schedule a UVU event, University of Utah event. Have him outside and we'll take care of everything else. What does that mean, take care of everything else? We're going to have to, whack him. But why? What do you mean? If he turns around and blows the cover, all of us are screwed up. But that's my husband. Forget all that. Do you remember what happened with Puff Daddy when he got rid of Biggie? She's like, didn't you grow up on listening to, yeah, I like Puff Daddy. Do you remember Biggie? Yeah, I remember Biggie. Do you remember how much money Puff Daddy made after Biggie died? We love you, Big Papa. I've been missing you. She was like, yeah. Didn't he blow up? He was like a nobody. He was just behind the scenes before Biggie. Yeah. You're a Puff Daddy. You can blow up after you get rid of your Biggie. She's like, so you're saying Charlie Kirk is Biggie and he's the star, but I'm Diddy in the background. And they say, yeah, but if we get rid of Biggie, which is Charlie Kirk, I'll be the star and I'll be like Diddy. Yeah. Let's do it. Because I want all the attention. I'm kind of low-key jealous of my own husband for getting all this attention. And we're the one who set them all up with all this stuff. Next thing you know, Charlie Kirk, he's up there counting and not counting gang violence. Bah! Oh my God, my husband. Oh! And the next day, Erika Kirk is a star. Turning Point USA makes $100 million. No, about $100 million in the next 5 days after Charlie Kirk is dead. And all the money goes to her. And she's just like, yo, it worked. I'm sad that my husband is gone, but this is my company now. It's your company. Damn. Tyler Boyer is like, what? I can't whistle, but no. Wait. Hey, this is our company. She's like, okay, our company. So now Turning Point USA is her and her ex-boyfriend's company, Tyler Boyer. Because Tyler Boyer is CEO and she's CEO. So she's like, damn, so they took over this man's company, killed him and took over his company? Yep. And so what's going on with Candace Owens? I said, oh yeah. So with Candace Owens doesn't know none of this stuff, But she's looking at all the facts because she was close to Turning Point USA, where she knew everybody. So she was like, yo, what the hell? They killed my friend. So she goes online because remember, she's over here and she's been doing political commentating for like 10 years. So she's popping. So she goes on her platform. She's already getting 1 million views before Charlie Kirk was killed. So now she goes online and says, they killed my friend and we're going to figure all this out together. And then she built this huge community of people that love Charlie Kirk and were advocating for her and Charlie Kirk. And then boom, she starts to grow exponentially. And she's like, wow. But guess what? Erika Kirk is no longer getting the attention that she was. So now it's on some Diddy and Tupac type of shit. Remember when they got rid of Biggie, Tupac had got shot 9 times. And he was like, I got shot 9 times and da-da-da. And he like, first off, F your wife and the clique you claim. So when Tupac got shot, he got bigger, right? So next thing you know, she's like, this damn woman is taking away my shine. So right now, they are trying to conspire to get rid of Tupac now. And who is Tupac? Candace Owens. So remember, Diddy is Erika Kirk. Charlie Kirk is Biggie. And Candace Owens is Tupac. So Tupac got threatened and she started going crazy. She's a female Tupac. And next thing you know, they're now actively conspiring to unalive Candace Owens, just like Diddy was conspiring to unalive Tupac. That's what I told the woman, and she was like, oh, wow. So really, history is repeating itself. Yes. She's like, damn. Now I can understand why people are tuning into you, because y'all talking about some real stuff. I said, yeah. But the main reason why I'm in this is not because of the conspiracy theory. It's because of the tadpole traffic light stuff that Erika Kirk was doing. I have a low-key vendetta against Erika Kirk because she is a woman acting like she's this innocent widow mother person grieving, but no, she got so much dirt on her hands, it's ridiculous due to the fact that she was over in Romania doing who knows what with Colonel Busher and the orphans. So there's some tadpole traffic light stuff going on, and that's the reason why I'm attached to this, because I am an advocate for kids who don't have a voice. And she was like, I love that. So that is my story on how I explain to a person who has no idea what any of this is. What do y'all think about my story? What do y'all think about my story? All right. Hold on. Let me play the music. Shout out to Queenie CYMO. When Candace and Tucker started bringing awareness to the Epstein files, that's when all of a sudden they supposedly, I would say, deleted before the world. Think Erika Jeff Epstein. Yes, I totally agree. I totally agree. Let's see. The other one is shout out to Koshak. Part of me wonders if Charlie was destined for something bigger, like becoming president. Yes, I think that. Oh, this is Kosha. What's up, Kosha? Kosha C. What's up, Kosha? This is one of my students. Shout out to Kosha. Part of me wonders if Charlie was destined for something bigger, like becoming president. That's what they were putting him into, the potential seat of being a president. But what ended up happening is he started to grow a conscience, and he's just like, yo, I don't like what's going on. And they had to get rid of him because he knew too much. So I'm questioning whether some of his stances or beliefs might have affected the direction his life was heading. Yes, 1000%. In my opinion, a lot of the things that he used to say, at those schools that pissed a lot of people off, it came from Will Montgomery's mindset and not Charlie Kirk's mindset. I think Charlie Kirk was a good guy, but he was fed things to tell people in order to piss people off and go viral. Because sadly, you talk all nice, you don't get no views. But if you start yelling and talking shit and saying extra outlandish things, you become the talk of the town. And that's kind of like how content goes. So that's kind of like what happened with Charlie Kirk. But I don't think he believed a lot of that stuff. I think it was a need to go viral, and it worked. So, but what do y'all think about my story? Let me go back to what y'all said. Do y'all like my story or no? Y'all don't care about my story that I just told? I was like, what the hell? Yeah. So that's all I got, y'all. Make sure to buy my Deeper Discussions card game. Let me see. We only got 4 people to buy my Deeper Discussions card game all this time. Make sure to buy my Deeper Discussions card game. Christmas is almost here. It's 12/10, y'all. We got 10 more days. You liked it? Thank you. The story was on point. Thank you. But y'all ain't going to get your Deeper Discussions card game. Buy 5 card games, 3, 4, 5 card games, and drop them in each other. Just hand them out to your coworkers or whatever. Y'all like this? All right. Thank y'all. I appreciate y'all. Let me see. Shout out to y'all. Y'all are saying y'all like my story. Interesting. Love your story. Thank you. I appreciate y'all. But yeah. Get my card game, y'all. We got a limited amount, but I want to get the card games all sold before Christmas, because I don't want to be sitting here trying to sell the card games or get the card games out, and then y'all don't get them before Christmas. So right now, all of y'all are doing Christmas shopping all over the place, and y'all are buying, random stuff for your coworkers and friends and family. Get a card game or 3 card games so you can give them out to your people. Something small, easy to wrap, and then boom, this is good for friends. This is good for a dating prospect. This is good for family members. This is good for your kids. If your kids are grown, this is really good for anybody that is in front of you. This is meant to help you understand another person's pathology. One of the questions in this card game was, which one of your parents were the most emotionally unavailable? And I played this with my daughters. One of my daughters said, I was more emotionally unavailable. And my other daughter said her mother was more emotionally unavailable. And it gave me an understanding of how my daughters had totally opposite experiences all in the same household. So I'm like, damn, my youngest daughter seen me as super emotionally available, but didn't see her mom as the same way. But my oldest daughter seen her mother as more emotionally available than me. I was like, wow, that's crazy. And that all came from playing my Deeper Discussions card game. So whether you're dating somebody, whether you're friends with somebody, whether you're married, whether you have coworkers, whether you want to understand your family members a little bit better, or if it's something you want to give a gift to somebody else, get your Deeper Discussions card game, and the link is in the chat. Let's get at least 6 more people so we can have 10 card games sold before the show is over. Where's the link? Hold on. I think the link is pinned at the top of the chat. I'm not sure. Let's see. Is it? Oh, I ain't pinned nothing. All right, hold on. So I'm gonna pin the link to the top of the chat. Let's get 6 people to buy card games before we go. Or one person can buy 6 card games. All right. So I'm about to play some videos. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Y'all say y'all like my story. Thank y'all. I appreciate y'all. So I'm gonna play this and then I'm gonna play the like button song. So I'm gonna play a commercial and then I'm gonna play the like button song. Where's the okay? Hold on. So stay tuned because I'm gonna play the hit the like button songs.
We meet up at a coffee shop and play this fun dating card game. We'll have fun and see if we're compatible all at the same time.
Ooh, what's the name of the game?
It's called Deeper Discussions.
I'm down.
Okay, meet you at 6.
Deeper Discussions Dating Edition. Again, these cards are good for vetting a potential boyfriend, a potential girlfriend, a potential husband, a potential wife. Actually, these cards are so soft and silky, by the way. Like
they ain't gonna get
really
wore out.
durable.
A dating card game for introverts who have a hard time asking the much needed compatibility questions. Deeper Discussions, the card game.
All right, so here we go. I'm about to play the like button song. And I'm gonna make a song for Candace Owens. Should I make a song for Candace Owens, y'all? Put a one in the chat. I can make a song for Candace Owens.
Everybody, everybody, hit the
Turn it up, y'all. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Everybody,
Let's go.
hit the like button. Everybody, hit the like button. Everybody, hit the like button. Everybody, hit the like button. If you
Everybody drop Candace 19 in the chat. Everybody drop Candace 19 in the chat. Everybody drop Candace 19 in the chat. I'm going to make a song for Candace.
Everybody, everybody, hit the like button. 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 If you got something to say, drop it in the comments. Don't be acting afraid. What? Everybody, hit the like button. Everybody, hit the like button. If you got something to say, drop it in the comments. Don't be acting afraid. Drop your city in the chat. Let me know you at. Drop your city in the chat. Let me know you at. Drop your city in the chat. Let me know you at. Drop your city. Drop your city in the chat. What? Drop your city. What? Drop your city in the chat. Drop your city in the chat. What? Everybody, hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. What? Everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button.
Just do it. Just do it.
We meet up at a coffee shop and play this fun dating card game. We'll have fun and see if we're compatible all at the same time.
Ooh, what's the name of the game?
It's called Deeper Discussions.
I'm down.
Okay, meet you at 6.
Deeper Discussions Dating Edition. Again, these cards are good for vetting a potential boyfriend, a potential girlfriend, a potential husband, a potential wife. Actually, these cards are so soft and silky, by the way. Like
they ain't gonna get
really
wore out.
durable.
A dating card game for introverts who have a hard time asking the much needed compatibility questions. Deeper Discussions, the card game.